Hey guys, welcome to my channel. It's your girl Fiery Moon, and I'm here to do a channeled message in the form of a song in regards to the divine masculine, divine feminine energy. So I just wanted to see exactly what the message was. If you guys been on my channel, you know the spiel, so I don't want to make this too long. So I am just going to jump right in. The song that I received was Usher and Jay-Z, The Best Thing. And the part of the song that they gave me, because as you guys know, a lot of my messages come through songs, but I have also been getting movies as well within this last couple of days. But this specific message, the loop that they kept giving to me was and now all I feel is stress, 'cause baby, when you left, you took the very best. And I will link the song down in the bottom for those of you that don't know it, and if you know it, either way, the link to the song will be down in either the comments or the description. So we're gonna jump right in and see what message needs to come out. I mean, this could be in regards to the feminine energy that walked away from the masculine, or this could be a masculine energy that's reflecting. I feel like it is from the masculine to the feminine, but like I said, we'll see what additional messages we need to come through from spirit in regards to the channeling. So let's see. In regards to the music channeling, and just as I split the deck, we have a grand symphony. What messages do we need in regards to the music channeling that I received? I am using the Oracle of the Sacred Energy to begin. So, what messages do we need in regards to the channeling of the song that I received? Let's see what's going on. Hope everyone is doing well, staying safe. Messages or additional messages do we need in regards to the music channeling that I received? As I'm walking, I feel again my throat chakra. Feeling like almost like a how do you say it, like a rush of, I don't know, like communication that may be coming, or something that may need to be said, or, whether it's a conversation, or some of you may be actually receiving communication from your masculine. Let's see what's going on, especially right now with this Gemini stellium we have with the moon, Mercury, and Venus going on. Definitely maybe some communication coming through, or the want or need to communicate. But let's see. All right, one more. Bottom of the deck, we have bearing fruit. Which to me, I already feel out after, waking up and, getting my morning routine out the way. After I got the channeling, I had already, started feeling what is, Jupiter going into Pisces today. And that's what I'm feeling off of this card. So with this transit, we all know Jupiter is the planet of, it brings in, people consider it, luck. And tarot is looked at, like as the Wheel of Fortune. And with it going into Pisces, we know that that is mutable water. So, what I almost feel like, because it's like I'm seeing like a seed. So whatever seeds that you've planted with Jupiter going into Pisces, they say when a sign, leaves one sign and goes into another, it, leaves a gift. But also, with it going into Pisces, which is the mutable water energy, the seeds you've planted, we are in spring, this is bringing in the water to almost, bring in, the fruit of the, the seeds that you planted. So that's what I'm feeling off of this, bearing fruit card. It may be time for, the Wheel of Fortune is also looked at as divine timing. So with the bearing fruit card, during this transit may be the time that even if you, planted seeds back in, prior to this transit, you may start seeing the fruits of that energy. But with quiet in the mind, I feel that whether you're masculine or feminine, because this is just the bottom of the deck, you may have been spending time meditating, or there may be a need to just meditate. It's almost giving me like a receiving vibe. So quiet in your mind, getting in alignment with yourself. But you see how her arms are open. And it's like, at this time, be open to almost receiving the gifts that you may be about to receive. In whatever form that is. And definitely in regards, pay attention to your heart chakra. As you see, the star is on the heart chakra. And that is also giving me the energy of, I just seen, the star card. So this, especially with this channeling, you could be the star of the, the masculine's heart. And he could be sitting in that, wanting to, he could also be getting messages, and I'm just saying he because the masculine, but the masculine could be a woman and the feminine could be a man. Know, your energy and your story. But it almost looks like he's ready to almost, like I feel an investing energy. And then with the shining through, like, oh wow, this energy is like beautiful. Look at these cards though. Like I said, it's like something, you as a star, you could be shining on, this masculine's heart, or, almost like bringing on this heart chakra, awakening as well. Because I feel that, like, you see, like, the burst of energy and opening up off of this shining through. But let's see what comes up. So what additional messages do we need in regards to the song channeling I received? What messages do we need? I just seen this flipped over when I said, too many cards, and here it is again. So we have a burst of magic. Any other messages? Still trying. So, came out was the spirit of gratitude with a burst of magic, and then endless possibilities. Bottom of the deck, we have earth magic, look at this, look at this. Up under the earth magic card, we have the land between. This is a deep breath and the power of purpose. And then I know I said being broken open, and here it is. So just off the bottom of the deck, I'm already feeling like, especially with the earth magic, it's almost like the divine, is stepping in, and working some magic on your, behalf. Or, if you're the feminine is what I feel. But if, you are the masculine, it's almost like the masculine is becoming a little, is getting more grounded. He may even be feeling the, the intense energy. He may even start, getting more in tune with the collective energy or the connection, the energy of the connection. But with the land between, it's almost like, as you can see on the card, it's like bridging the gap in a way. And almost like by the masculine becoming a little more grounded, it's almost like following, the intuition and the signs of the universe. He's starting to, almost connect with, almost like the purpose of the connection. But, and it could be overwhelming with a deep breath. And, this can be for the masculine or feminine. So there's almost like a need to just, like we seen in the beginning, the energy of, needing to, possibly meditate or just, just take a deep breath, because with the power of purpose here, which, is giving me that Wheel of Fortune vibe, there's power in the purpose. There's a reason for, this connection. So, and that could be something that, the masculine is now even putting together. And, you as the feminine, just take a deep breath, align and center yourself, because, what's coming in for you, whether it is the masculine or, even if you decided to walk away as you are on your own journey, whatever is coming in, it's almost like, you are deserving of it. It's yours. It's, like I said, it's almost, feeling like that energy of you being, rewarded for your efforts. But you just have to, be open to receiving that energy. And with the spirit of gratitude, I think, it almost feels like, both sides, masculine and feminine, you're grateful, for almost each other. But I believe like the masculine is, in the spirit of gratitude, grateful for, the feminine, grateful for, whatever that is, meeting you, you coming into his life. And it's almost like there may be even an expression of that gratitude, especially with a burst of magic here. Because like I said, the burst of magic, as well as we seen, these flowers are opening. So it's like, it's, time to bloom, both masculine and feminine. But I believe the masculine is blooming in regards to, the heart chakra, opening up, realizing the connection. And like I said, feeling the energy, getting the downloads as well. And seeing, especially with the endless possibilities here, where, the power of this connection, where it can take, the masculine energy. And you're seeing feminines, like the endless possibilities of, being on your journey, in which you're grateful for that. You're grateful. Like I said, I think both sides are in that energy of gratitude where, I feel like the masculine is grateful for the feminine. The feminine is grateful for almost the journey. Because it's like without the masculine, you wouldn't, be on this path. And I almost feel like that's what the masculine is realizing. Without you, feminine, he wouldn't be coming into this awareness, number one, of himself, but also, what the connection is. Yeah, so let's dig a little deeper. I'm gonna just use the traditional universal weight tarot. So in regards to this energy and spread, what messages do we need in regards to the music channel we receive, as well as the spread? What messages do we need? I thought that this was a coffee cup for some reason, or just a cup in general, but I actually see it's like a man's head. I don't know if you guys can see that. 'Cause I thought it was a handle, but it's actually two ears and a face. The spirit of gratitude. To the music channeling that I received. And I'm also seeing here too, it's like masculine could be like almost ruminating on the feminine with this flower here. And it's like he's seeing you bloom. And I only say that because, now the flower is above its head, but this flower is like on the third eye. And then over here, we see the feminine energy coming out of the flower. And it's like, because he's seeing you, bloom and, you know, come into, you know, stepping into your authentic self. Like, there's, like, he's seeing, like, the possibility is there, you know, for him as well. What's going on? Messages do we need in regards to this energy and spread? Collective. To the music channeling. Okay, I'm gonna do one more. Alright, so bottom of the deck we have the King of Wands, which is the masculine energy. You know, it represents, you know, the energy of, you know, almost like, you know, it's passion, it's fire, it's almost determination, you know, that drive, that desire, but up under that we have the Ten of Swords. And it's like I said, this could be in regards to, you know, the connection ending, or, you know, the feminine walking away from the connection, because in regards to the song, you know, he said you took the best thing that never happened to me. And especially with the Ten of Swords, I feel like he could, you know, be ruminating over this ending with you, and with the world wanting to bring it back around, because, you know, that represents endings and new beginnings. But knowing that there is, you know, some, you know, with the Death card, a transformation needed. You know, there's something that, you know, either he, you know, needs to end, whether it's, you know, the thoughts he had of the connection, the actual, you know, connection itself, the ending of that. Because it's like now he's seeing, you know, seeing you as the Nine of Cups and ready to, you know, may even be ready, because the Nine of Cups could also be, you know, like overindulgence. So, you know, he could be ready to cut out the overindulgence, and I only say that because up under that we have the Two of Pentacles with the Devil energy. So he could be, you know, looking at how, let me put it like this, how, you know, he was juggling between his happiness and, you know, the Devil could represent toxicity, you know, be feeling like he was bound to some, you know, a person, place, or thing. And, you know, knowing, and, you know, especially with the Two of Pentacles, juggling, you know, between the two. But seeing that how being invested in this energy, whether it was, you know, toxicities, a connection, bad habits or patterns, it was blocking him from the Ten of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. And then as the Chariot, he's ready, you know, now to almost, you know, move forward out of, you know, that energy. Because you can't beat it. And look at what's being shown to him through the Hermit, by going within. Or, you know, like I always say, the Hermit is my, you know, universe card. It's being shown the Star, which is the feminine energy, the Empress. And you as the Empress, you know, you're, you know, showing up as, you know, both the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles, because, you know, you're, you know, focused on, your new beginning with the Ace of Pentacles. And then I say some communication. Look, this is the whole reading right here. Some communication could be coming in, from a past person, which could be, the masculine, being that we've seen with the Ten of Swords, like, obviously there was an ending or a stop to the connection. But let's see what actually comes out. Like I said, I don't want to be doing this for too long. Or at least I didn't want to make it long. With Fortune wanting to come out. So, what came out, we have the Six of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. And up under that, we have the King of Cups. Then we have the Eight of Wands, with the Six of Swords, Temperance, and the Ten of Cups. And pick it up, we have the Ten of Pentacles with the Emperor and the Three of Swords. Bottom of the deck, we have Death with the Two of Pentacles and the Fool. So like I said, especially with the Death card, this is energy of, transformation. And just from what I feel, it's like the masculine is, kind of in between, whether to transform as the Death card or, leap back into, the past. Because that's the way, like, the Fool is heading towards the past, and transformation is, heading towards the future. In order to move forward, there, it's change. There needs to be, some type of change here. Because, like, right now, or even, in the past, he, sees you as this energy. And, it's the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. So, with this being, the coming through as the feminine energy for me, it's almost saying, it's showing how, you know, you're shining. It's almost like, especially coupled with this Fool energy, it's giving me the vibes of like reminiscing on, you know, what the past was with you. And it was happy, you know, and, you know, seeing you in this, you know, you were pre-Empress in the past, but now you showed up as the full Empress, you know. But with this energy here, with the Six of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands, you know, the Six of Wands could be, you know, energy of, you know, moving forward victoriously, but it can also represent ego. And with the Five of Pentacles in the middle, it's almost like, how can I put it? Like there was a lack of, you know, even confidence on the part of the masculine, especially coming out with the King of Cups, because it's almost like either ego and a lack mentality, you know, kept him from this energy of the Ace of Wands that was trying to come in for the masculine. But I also see it as, you know, lacking the confidence to go after this new beginning. And it could have been, you know, in regards to, you know, holding back emotions, because like I always say, the King of Cups, yes, he's water, but he, you know, doesn't let his emotions touch him. And we don't know what's in that cup. He doesn't show, you know, his emotions. He has them, but he doesn't show them. So coming out under the spirit of gratitude, it's almost like I almost feel like, you know, like are still that reflecting back, reminiscent energy. Because while he was, you know, or, you know, the masculine was stuck in this, you know, Five of Pentacles energy, and you see how walking with his head down, he didn't even see this new beginning here. This, you know, offer of a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. We're going to clarify that Ace of Wands. Well, really the Five of Pentacles, because that'll give us just a little more clearer info on what that is, even though it could, you know, be either way that I've explained it already. But with the Eight of Wands, you know, I said it could be, you know, communication coming in, or again, you know, it could be, you know, spiritual downloads coming in to both the masculine and the feminine. And it's to, you know, push you forward, you know, to coming out of this energy of, you know, the turbulent waters with the Six of Swords and leading you into Temperance and the Ten of Cups. Or, you know, if this is in regards to communication, the communication, you know, would be about, you know, trying to move, you know, the connection forward, becoming more balanced in emotion, because this Ten of Cups is, you know, what the King wants, you know, this King of Cups energy is wanting. But again, as you look at the King of Cups, he's facing, you know, the future, but his eyes are turned to the past. But then with endless possibilities, we have the Ten of Wands and the Emperor. And it's like there's almost like a release of control, you know, wanting to control this energy. And what's coming to me now from the song, and is he says, I can't be fake, I can't be phony. Acting hard is only for the homies that's lonely. I tried to flex, and I confess that when you left, you took the very best thing that ever happened to me. And I feel that. I feel like the masculine could be dropping almost like the facade of this Emperor energy, because it's almost like this is the energy that he, you know, is really in. And, you know, he tried to flex as this Six of Wands, you know, wanting, you know, the praise and accolades from the crowd, but it left him feeling like this Five of Pentacles and not even realizing, you know, the best thing was being gifted to him. So I feel like he's like the burden of that, you know, that control and ego is being dropped because it's becoming too heavy, which would, you know, once you get to the Ten of Wands, you go to the Ace of Wands, but you're also not holding on or carrying everything. It's like you're opened up to the endless, you know, possibilities. And with the Three of Swords, you know, it could have just been because of, you know, the masculine could have been in this energy due to, you know, past hurts and heartbreaks. I mean, which we all know. But we're going to look at the Five of Pentacles. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles. Oops, something flipped over. Yeah. So with the Five of Pentacles, we have the Ten of Swords and the Four of Cups. And, you know, what I'm feeling is, you know, almost like by the feminine, you know, cutting off or ending the connection and walking away, like he's realizing like he rejected, you know, like I said, what was being offered to him, which right here is the Ace of Cups and then the Ace of Wands. Like he didn't see, like it's like almost through the Ace of Cups that was being offered, the Ace of Wands came with it, but he didn't see it. You know, the masculine didn't see it. And ultimately realizing that, you know, he sacrificed what was, you know, his wish fulfillment as the Nine of Cups. He feels like, you know, being by rejected, it's like he lost his wish fulfillment. The Ten of Swords with the Nine of Cups. And like I said, he's wanting to bring this, you know, bring it back around with the Three of Cups and the Magician. He's trying to manifest, you know, because the Three of Cups is reconciliation. And, you know, an offer of stability. Now he wants to try to bring in the Ace of Pentacles now. And, you know, with the feminine as the star energy, you're focused on, you know, your spiritual journey. But he's also, you know, trying to, you know, have the hope and faith that, you know, of bringing it back around. Wow. especially from the 3 to the 9, is the 6 of Cups. Past, soulmate connection. It could also be, nostalgia. And then also from the 9 to the 10 is the Ace. Wow. I'm going to look at this 8 of Wands too, because like I said, it could also be communication, but it could also be, spiritual downloads coming in to push the masculine, out of this, almost like a crossroads, because from the 8 to the 10 is the 2. So it's trying to push the masculine out of, like pushing them to drop this burden and the need for control. It almost, like the facade. So let's see, what's the 8 of Wands? Towards the Ace of Cups. So it's either trying to push the masculine towards this Ace of Cups, or, communicating about, this offer coming in as well. Let me get one more, just to make sure that I'm not getting too many. You cannot make this shit up. Oh my God, bro. Come on. Look at this shit here. And what did I say? Like I said, I feel that the masculine is in this energy. And being that, you as the feminine could have offered, this Ace of Cups to the masculine in the past. And now it's like the universe is, downloading him, or, at least giving him, signs, synchronicities, downloads in regards to, opening up, dropping this energy here so that he can receive the Ace of Cups, because you still have it, feminine. You're still, it's like holding the space, but you're also actively doing your work as well. Whew. It's almost like now he wants to, come in quick. And like I said, don't take me saying he as, this has to be a man. This could be a woman, coming towards a man. But you just have to know your story, or, whatever pronouns you want to put there, feel free to insert it. And it's like now, coming into, justice, to want to, do the right thing, bringing justice to the connection by making an offer of, commitment with the Hierophant. A practical, stable, secure offer. We've seen the Ace of Pentacles. So, wow. I don't even know what I want to use for the guidance or advice. Because I had out my mixed emotions deck, but I'm not feeling that for this. Let's go with Wisdom of the Oracle. Oh man, I haven't even shuffled, and you can see bottom of the deck is mending. What's the guidance or advice for me? Wow. guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice? So, bottom of the deck, we have message in the bottle. Which, like I said, could be, that communication coming in. Because, like I said, the fates is almost like, that Wheel of Fortune energy as well. Fate is coming into play in the part to push the masculine, maybe even pushing the masculine, like I said, to communicate or to, go ahead and move forward in the transformation with the between worlds. So you could, like I said, be receiving, a message. But let's see what comes out. Any other messages? Spirit. This is so cute. Yeah. Wow. Let me tell you. So we have out happy, happy, which speaks for itself. Truly. And then we have all that glitters that came out with the milk and honey. So, like I said, you're being rewarded with all that glitters, because it can have two meanings. Because you see, like, it's like a divinely guided, reward coming into you as the feminine, which could, you could be, headed on your journey, towards the land of milk and honey. But what it's going to do is send you right to your masculine. Now, for some of you, this could be like a masculine that you know, but it could also be like a new masculine coming in to join you. Because look at what we have here. A new life. Wow. Now, I haven't had this card come out before. Or at least not that I can remember. So I am going to read that, and then that'll be the reading. So feminines. And it's almost like also with I think, masculine and the feminines, this is both to bring in, the happiness that you both seek. Because the masculine could be seeing, like, especially with all that glitters, like, whatever, that ego and, attachment that he may have had to, material things wasn't all that it was cracked up to be, and was blocking him from this energy here, the milk and honey with the soulmates and a new life. But you, as the feminine, you did your work. This all that glitters is coming in to bring you, almost like the material abundance in the physical, which is going to lead you into, the soulmate and new life. So, what's 26? Let's see. And So this happy is that I'm telling you, Jupiter and Pisces is bringing in some good shit. All right, happy, the essential meanings: joy and contentment, a sense of fulfillment, a feeling that all is well. The oracle's message: your desires are effortlessly fulfilled now. Find joy in the present moment. Whatever is happening, and be satisfied with things as they are. You are free from the shackles of longing and able to experience the liberation that comes with actually being happy moment to moment, for you have chosen happiness over yearning for it. Now is the time for feeling joy for the sake of joy and experiencing contentment. None of this is because of something outside of you, outside of yourself. Your happiness is a result of you being at one with Spirit's plan for your life. All is well. The tide is in for now. Enjoy playfully splashing in it. The relationship message: there are moments in a relationship when you just feel good about whom you're with, and you know that your heart is wide open to befriend, to love, and to care for another without wanting anything in return. This is the kind of happy that you just want to share. The appearance of this card in the reading tells you that joy and contentment are here now, not somewhere else or off in the future. The grass is greenest right where you stand. And the album that the song comes from in the channeling is called Here I Stand. Be grateful and delight in your relationship. And if you're seeking one, be happy now. Happiness attracts more of itself like bees to honey. Ciao. Spirit is showing out. The prosperity message: this is a time to take pride in your accomplishments. You're doing good work, providing exceptional service, and are well compensated for it. The world rains gratitude upon you, and you're happy with the results of your efforts and creativity. Isn't it amazing to consider all that you've done? Remember your partnership with Spirit in this moment too. Your soul has always known you could accomplish anything if it brought you joy. The protection message: lighten up, because this is the time to be ridiculous and silly. See the world through the eyes of a clown, and don't take yourself or any situation too seriously right now. Have fun, be playful, and make laughter the order of the day. You'll be surprised by how everything just seems to fall into place when humor leads the way. Being happy and lighthearted is a wonderful icebreaker. Life is meant for play as well as work, for laughter as well as tears, for celebration as well as focus. Spirit wants to sparkle through you today. Smile and enjoy each breath and moment. Miracles lie in the silly things today. Yes, I like it. And I really feel like that. This card in particular is the guidance or advice, I feel is specifically for the feminine, because I feel like I want to say, you deserve it. You deserve it. And by you, staying committed, doing your work, your connection to Spirit, you elevate it, and you're being rewarded for that. And for some of you, it may be the reward of your counterpart, whether you know them or not. So just, like the card says, be in the moment. Be in the moment, feminines, because this is a message from the masculine to you. So, at least how it came through to me. So don't fret. Don't fret. You are right where you're supposed to be. And what's yours is yours. And it's coming in fast. Look at this. So I thank you all for tuning in with me. you know, as always, like I say, take what resonates and leave the rest. If it's not your story, then it's just not your story. Don't try to force it. But more importantly, know your story and know your energy. Because you're being rewarded. The universe is, you know, working for you. So, as always, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I do just want to say that the mid-monthlies for each element will be released on the 15th, which would be what, Saturday. So be on the lookout for that. And as always, sending love and light out to you all. And you know, hope everyone enjoys their day. All right, later.